Our third speaker tonight is the president of Carrollwood Toastmasters, Shirley Rowell. Shirley is going to deliver a speech about Jay Furnari. What can one say about another's life? Tonight, Shirley will give her first eulogy for our longtime friend and member, Jay Furnari, in recognizing his contribution to us and Toastmasters. After she speaks, we'll have time to acknowledge him. Again, please let's welcome Shirley Rowell, president of Carrollwood Toastmasters, Memories of Jay.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, it is my honor to recognize the life of our longtime member, Jay Furnari. Thank you for attending, and later we will give you an opportunity to say something about Jay. I only knew Jay from Toastmasters and the stories that he told, but also the lessons that he taught me. I would like to share some things about his life by reading his obituary that was in the Tampa Times. I will share some pictures and share some moments in Toastmasters. I'm going to share a screen. Okay, let me get to this kind of thing. Jay Robert Furnari, age 77, was beloved husband, brother, uncle, stepfather, and friend of Wesley Chapel, Florida. He passed away peacefully in his sleep at home, December 27th, 2020. Jay was the oldest of 3 sons born in New York to Joseph and Gertrude Furnari. He had a long retail career as a manager with various department stores, owned 3 clothing stores in New Orleans in the 1980s, and then later shared his sales experience by conducting sales trainings. He was active in community theater in the 2000s, and he was dedicated member of Toastmasters and the Central Pasco Democratic Club. He and his wife, Alexandra, had 22 wonderful years together and shared their lives with 25 foreign exchange students. He will be remembered for his jovial spirit, optimistic outlook, and a gift of gab. He is survived by his wife, brothers, Jerry of Miami, Florida, and Joel of Naples, Florida, nephew Dustin, nieces Carla and Morgan, and stepdaughter Alicia Chapman. These were some things that I did not know about Jay. But he went to high school in Miami, and he also loved the University of Miami. As you can tell that he's always promoting it by wearing his shirt. So here is an interesting picture of Jay and Alex at the junior high school prom, 1964. So you know that they knew each other for a long time. He always talked about her, that she was the most loved wife that he had, and they did many trips and were very active. Here he is cruising around with her in Miami, and here he is cruising with her at the Kennedy Center. Jay had 2 brothers that were younger than him, and this is Jerry and Joel. Jay loved people. Here he is with a bunch of friends, and it was pointed out that the blonde in the middle was a German exchange student of theirs. He also loved pets. This is Goldie and Joey. I'm sure he had a few other dogs, but he just loved life. He loved anything that had life. And here he is with a goat. But this is told to me that he was volunteering at the Advent Health Hospital, and this was an event. Cute. Well, here he comes into Toastmasters, and this is where I really got to know him. He joined in May 1st, 2016. And I have to tell you, Jay came in with a bang. Everybody knew that he was there. He was very outspoken and he was being himself. We loved it. Here is a couple of members that were in, I believe, I may not have all these dates right, but this is in 2016. So you might recognize yourself in that. And then here is in 2017. As you can see, he was sitting right up there in front. Now, I was Jay's mentor, but we didn't always communicate great at first, but we always worked it out. But the big lesson that really Jay taught me was to be accepting, kind, and patient with people. And believe it or not, when you're that way, they will change over a period of time. Jay was always wanting to tell a story, and so he did. He was a talker. He loved to speak. He always told us he was a comedian and went on, but I watched Jay develop himself as he moved on. And he would tell us, I am who I am. Be who you are and not what the world wants to be. So if we ever told him something he didn't like, he was saying, this is me, and you can like it or lump it. And I always remembered that. He's a character, and we loved him. Okay, so he went on and he learned his ACS and CL. Now, what is that for our new people? This was an old designation, and it was an advanced communication silver award, which you had to do a lot of speeches for, and he got his award for competent leadership. He also went on and got so many other different awards. Here he is at a Christmas party, and he always had a presentation at the Christmas party. He would, he always read us something like, what was it? Oh gosh.
Virginia, is there a Santa Claus? Something.
Virginia, there is a.
No, I've got it here, but I'm all over the place. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. He would read that. He always had some kind of a presentation to offer to our Christmas thing. Here he is with a member getting an award, as we used to give out awards every week. We have Nancy Cheek and Jay. We have a Brenda Alaco giving an award. And I know Jay had courage to change. He bought a new home in Wesley Chapel, and that's where he really loved to be with his wife. And while he was out there, he became president of Wesley Chapel Speaks in Toastmasters. But he did love the Zoom program because he didn't have to drive all the way to Tampa, and he stayed with Carrollwood Toastmasters. Jay loved Toastmasters, and he showed the way. This was our last meeting with Jay on Zoom. And we're going to miss him. And I don't know about his whole life, but I do know that my life was blessed in knowing him and the contribution that he made to our Toastmaster group. He will be missed, but never, ever forgotten. Thank you.